There are several ways that you can align clips here inside Premiere Pro and several circumstances in which you'd want to align clips. For example, you might do an interview with your camcorder and then have a separate audio recorder and want to line those clips up. Or you might shoot with multiple cameras and you want to set up a multicam sequence or line them up inside the timeline. The thing is, in the newest version of Premiere Pro, there's an automated way to line up clips using audio waveforms. So I'm going to show you 3 different circumstances in which you can line up clips, and I'm going to show you the automated way in each one of those circumstances. We're working with assets provided by Adobe for demonstration purposes only, so there's no project file associated with this lesson. Let's start off by merging clips. We have this interview here, and it's a little bit noisy, a lot of wind noise.
Cool.
We have a separate audio recording down here. It was done at the same time. It's a little bit quieter, not so noisy.
Visuals. I get a little sloppier.
Still a little bit of wind noise there, but not anywhere near as much. So I want to merge these 2 clips so I can take advantage of the cleaner audio with the video. I want to select both of these clips in the project panel. I've got the audio selected, hold on the control of the command key and click on the video there. Now I right click and say merge clips. Now there are several ways that you can synchronize clips, and these are the old ways of doing that. You can line up the in points or the out points. That takes a little bit of work though. You've got to make those in points and out points. You can line it up by timecode, but that means you have to have the same timecode when you recorded them. I'll pull this aside a little bit. You can see that the audio timecode starts at 7 hours and 43 minutes. And the video starts at 0, so they definitely don't line up. You can put markers on there, and that could be done fairly easily here because we have this clapper here that you can see here in the audio file. But we're going to skip that process and go right to this new one here, the audio alignment. This is an auto audio alignment. So we're going to choose that. Before we go there, though, let's make a name for this thing. We'll call it Interview Merged. And I'm going to go down here and look at these 2 features. It says use audio timecode from clip. Well, I don't want to use this audio timecode since it's so out of whack, so we'll stick with this one. This lets you remove audio from the AV clip, which is fine. We don't need that really windy audio, so I'm going to remove it. So now I'm going to click OK, and that creates a new item here inside your project panel. It doesn't put a file on your hard drive. It just creates this linked up audio video clip here inside the project panel. Let's take a look at that over here inside a sequence. We'll just drag that over here. There's the video and there's the audio. And you see 2 audio tracks here. It's not because we ended up actually putting both clips here. It's just that we split the stereo into 2 different channels. I'll expand this view a little bit. You can see channel 1, channel 2, which is kind of nice. But now let's see if it actually did align it. There's the clap right there. Let's see if it worked out. I'll go over here and see if it did line up.
Rich interview, take 2.
You can still hear the wind noise, but it's not as bad. This is the cleaner version here.
Assets for Adobe.
So it does look pretty good and did line up nicely. So that's how you merge 2 clips. I'm going to delete this. Now I'm going to synchronize clips. We're going to put a couple of clips here on a timeline and see if we can line them up that way. So I'm going to take the same audio here. Put that down here in audio 2, and take that same video here and put that on audio 1 and video 1, like that. And now I know these are not lined up. There's the clap there in audio, and here it is over there in video. So they're definitely not lined up. So let's see if we can line them up using synchronize. Now when we synchronize with just audio, we need to select only audio. But I'll show you what happens if you don't select only audio. So I'll click on this video clip and shift click to select this other one down here. You shift click when you want to select individual clips in a timeline. I'll right click now. Up here it says synchronize. Click on that. And now I can't choose audio because I'm not selecting only audio here. And I can only choose clip start or clip end, which is so easy to do anyways manually. Why bother doing this? So I'm going to cancel out of that. Now I'm going to select only the audio. So I'll click away. I'm going to select only the audio part of this video and audio clip here. So hold on the Alt or the Option key and click. That selects only the audio. Now I'm going to shift click to get this other audio. And now I'll right click again. Go to synchronize. Now we have the option to do audio again, the automated audio method. Click on this. Let's see if they line up. I think they did. Let's try it out.
Take 2.
Perfect. That's nice. What happens though if we don't have that nice little clap there, if we don't have that distinct sound? Sometimes without the distinct sound it might not work. We got a lot of wind noise here. Let's try it out. I'll click away here, put this back like that. I'm going to trim it away so we don't have that clapper. Same routine here. I'll trim this away as well so we're past that clap point. Put them both at the beginning just to throw things off really badly here. Select only the audio again, click on that, and then Alt or Option Shift click on that. Right click, synchronize, select audio again, click OK. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this guy lines up here.
So that's both still in motion. This is an incredibly fun
Yeah, it didn't work. The wind noise throws it off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But here the wind noise made it difficult for Premiere Pro to really find the audio waveform and line them up. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You do need to find kind of a distinctive bit of audio. And with all that wind noise, sometimes it just won't work. But I'll undo this now. I want to add the other two clips to this. I'm going to pull this up a little bit, expand the view a little bit like that. I'll take the audio down here and put it on track 4. I'll bring in the other two clips here. This one here, 2, and this one here on track 3. I want to line all these guys up. So I want to select only the audio. Click on this one to select that audio. Alter Option, Shift click on this, this, and this. Now we've got 4 clips. Let's see if we can line them all up using audio. I'll right click on this, say Synchronize. Using audio again, let's see how they do. I think they did well because we've got that clap, that distinctive thing again. Should work pretty well. Let's try that again.
Take 2.
Now, all 4 lined up very well. So you can use this synchronize process on more than 2 clips. I'm going to delete all these guys again because I want to do one more thing here. Let me move this down a bit. I want to make a multicam sequence. Now I talk about multicam in a separate lesson, but I'll just give you a brief run through here. I'm going to select these 4 clips, that one there. Controller command click on this, this, and this. Right click on them and say create multi-camera source sequence. There's that audio option again, which is great. We're not going to worry about the rest of the stuff here. I just want to show you how to make this. Click OK. Creates this new source sequence there. I want to view it over here in the timeline. I'm going to nest it over here, so we'll drag it over there to nest it. We'll change the sequence settings like that. These guys up there like that. And let's see if they lined up. Here we go.
Car image interview, take 2.
And they did. All 4 of them did. If you want to make sure you can see all 4 of them, I'm going to go over here to multicam like this. Let's see if they really did line up. This is a little tight there, but you can see they lined up there. So there you go. If you've got fairly distinctive audio, you can use the automatic audio align when you merge clips, synchronize clips in the timeline, or create multicam sequences.